and interfering.
Don't you know that about me, Omar?
You don't seem to get along with your male co-stars, especially Salman.
Nobody messes with Salman, and I'm no exception, and I don't intend to.
Cool Shahid heats up Zoom's 6th anniversary. Tomorrow, all day long.
Zoom, 100% Bollywood.
Presented by Instinct Dio. Follow your instinct. In association with Sony, 3D World created by Sony. And outdoor partner Bright.
Badminton champ. पर cute है. Maybe I could ask him for a game. पर पागल साइको निकला तो?
Badminton.
फिर उसका खानदान टूट पड़ा तो?
Hi.
और अगर मीडिया को?
The bold taste of Nescafe. Switch on the best in you.
Gosh, I'm so filmy. He's just a regular guy. एक बैडमिंटन गेम के लिए तो पूछ ही सकती हूँ.
उम्मीदों के शहर में सांसों की भीड़ में
राइट से.
कोई तो मेरे कमरे में क्यों है मंजिलों पे रोशनी तो होगी राह दिखा
कुल्फी हो जाए.
अभी कहाँ मिलेगी? हाय, I'm his cousin.
को पास खुला है.
हजारों ख्वाहिशें, हजारों मोबाइल एप्लीकेशंस, एक पॉकेट ऐप स्टोर, एयरसेल.
मेरे बाल बहुत रूखे और उलझे लगते थे, जैसे होते हैं रूखे पत्ते झाड़ू की तरह. फिर नए पैंटीन के बारे में सुना. 14 दिन, सिर्फ 14 दिन.
नया पैंटीन कंडीशनर और शैम्पू. इसका प्रो विटामिन फॉर्मूला डैमेज्ड बालों को हेल्दी बनाए और उन्हें सुलझाए रखने में मदद करे. अगली सुबह तक सिर्फ 14 दिन.
You don't believe in size 0 at all, of course.
See, if you are naturally size 0, that's wonderful. And trust me, I'm saying this, it's far easier, I feel, to dress like that. Yeah. But my body type is not like that. It's the way I was born. I can't do anything about it. So I think the only thing that you need to do as a woman is be fit. And that's more for a health reason. Yeah. There's no excuse for being lazy. That's the only thing. We all work hard. We all have long hours. But I think that it's important you respect your body and you respect yourself. So if that means a sensible diet, going to the gym, not every day obsessively, but you know, a few days a week, I think that's important. I do it in spurts. Like there'll be a few months where I will be there like 3 days a week, very enthusiastic, and then I'll go for like 2-3 months, usually around the time I've noticed this when I have a film releasing, because then I just switch off to anything else and I'm like, this is my single focus. And to the gym, and my trainer will be, she's a very good friend of mine, Yasmin, her name is, and she's chasing me all the time. You come here right now. So I try.
The world thinks you're hot. Do you think you're hot?
I think that you'd be a very and if you actually looked in the mirror and said, yeah, I think I'm hot. So no, I actually grew up in the exact opposite. I never had any attention at school. I never had any attention at college, even 15, 16. Never. I was never popular with the boys. I never had attention. So I
really... blind school?
No, this is the truth. And so I think that sets your mindset. I don't ever remember, thinking I was very desirable as a teenager at all. So I think that instills a particular mindset in you, and that's just how you kind of develop that opinion about yourself. So I try to take care of myself, and you appreciate people who appreciate you. If someone looks at a picture and says, wow, you look nice, of course it means something to you. It's special. Everyone likes to be complimented. But no, I don't sit there thinking all these, high opinions of myself.
Katrina, you work with the men and you work with the boys. Of course, they're all boys at heart.
Yeah, so I think so. I think all the men, that's a very good description. All the men in our industry are still boys at heart.
So you like working with the boys or the men?
Well, if they're all boys at heart, then they're all boys. So I've liked working with all the boys. They've all been really nice, really, really nice. And I really think that I've learned something from every person who I've worked with, really, and something that has helped me in particular manners.
Who do you think you make the hottest pair with?
See, it doesn't matter what you feel. You can stand next to somebody and you can have like almost like you hardly have anything to talk about. You just say hi to each other. There's no like friendship or bonding or anything. And then you can have a successful movie with that person. You can have a movie with a person who you hardly even know, and maybe you've spoken to hardly during the making of the film. And people say, wow, what chemistry. And then you can be friends with somebody and people can say that, the chemistry wasn't so good. So I really think that it's all down to the roles. If some director comes and gives you and me particular roles that allow us to have that kind of interaction, then I think the chemistry happens on its own.
Yeah, there's always a cat fight for the #1 position for the actresses.
There is not. And if there is a fight going on, it's certainly not, I'm not involved in it at all.
Like someone like Deepika says, I like to compete. Someone like Priyanka says, I don't need to compete.
See, I don't think they mean that in that way. I mean, from whatever little I know of these people, I don't think it's like that. Because I think everyone is happy and just to be working. There's so many films that get made. There's so many great and good movies and enough work for everybody. So I don't feel that. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm working in the industry. So I don't see that, as you're saying, you know how that it's sometimes the media portrays that everyone's, you know, at each other's throats. You don't even get to see each other half the time. Maybe once a year at some awards function, you'll cross paths. So I